Okay, that is enough of that. Let me see you guys. Let me see you. I know I look crazy tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I swear I'm not trying to audition for Adam's Family. It's just the way this is. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna fix something. 1 second. Oh, oh, that's too much. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me see the messages and comments. Let me see. Hi, Big. Hi, Frost. Welcome in, Frost. Hello, Jakub. Hello, Hello, Silk. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Larry. Welcome in, guys. I am happy to see you guys. And yes, this show is about something that I want to share with you. It's an Arabic word, and this Arabic word is called Hayaa. Now, Hayaa, I'm going to tell you what the meaning is of it, and I want to tell you why Arab men or Muslim men, I would say brown men in general, this is what they look for in women. And this is something that's so attractive in a woman. And it's something that's missing in a lot of Western women. I've noticed it myself. The more mixing that we see of men and women in spaces together, the worse this issue has become. And I'm going to share with you what it is. But first, I do want to get the hellos out. Thank you, Larry, for welcoming in everyone. Hi, Zealage. Hi, Zealage. How are you, Zealage? I want to tell you, I want you to come back on the live stream. I'm so sorry that your first time on live stream was such a disaster. But I will get you in again so then I can interview you personally. And this time, it's all going to be about you because it is your first time. Well, technically, it's going to be your second time, but either way, I want to do it over because what you went through that day was not proper and it was very rude and disrespectful. And we won't be having that again, now will we? Hi, Mr. Vishnuk. Hello, Neil. Welcome in. Hi, GB. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Okay. I think I just want to get started because I don't want to waste more time. Okay, so this is what I want to share with you. This is cultural sharing. Oh, God. Gather around, children. Gather around the circle. It is story time with Mama Amira. Story time. Here we go. In the Middle East, we have a word called Hayaa. Hayaa means, I can't even really explain the meaning, but I'll give you an example of what it is. Hayaa is when you see a woman who is shy, she is demure, she is not comfortable in certain situations. For example, this will be a woman who, if she is around a whole bunch of men, she will retreat from that area. She will excuse herself because she feels that it's not proper that she be there. Does that make sense? This is a woman who likes to cover herself. She doesn't expose her breasts. She doesn't expose her hoo-ha, her hummus, whatever. This is a woman who takes pride in her decency, her dignity, respect. This is a woman that is shy. Haya is like shyness. But it's not just shy like, oh, there's some women who are shy to speak in front of groups. Oh, there's some women who are shy to do shows or to play sports. No, 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 no. This type of haya is different. Haya means this is a woman who is, because she has not been around many men, she's not comfortable around them that much. And another example would be in the West, we see that women and men are constantly mixed in spaces from school to home life to outside to bars, even places where it's a mostly men thing. Women are there. Women are there drinking along with the men, taking shots, belly laughing, ha ha ha, head back yelling. Women are constantly exposed out in the open, breasts out, stomachs out, everything. And there's no men there to protect them. They're just there in front of other men that they don't know, but very comfortable doing so. They have lost their haya. They've lost that innocence, that shyness. And that is something that I wanted to speak about today. Because, in the Middle East, we have a lot of sayings. And one of the things that some of the Middle Eastern men speak about is that very concept. Is that if you find a woman and you take her places and she has no Haya. She doesn't have any haya. This is something that shows that she wasn't protected when she was younger, or her parents never told her the importance of her keeping her haya, her keeping her dignity, her demureness, her shyness. That shyness could mean many things. And a lot of men translate that if a man is going to protect a woman, if he's going to put his life on the line to protect a woman, why is he going to protect something that is not seeking protection? Why would he do all of these things for something that either doesn't deserve it or doesn't want it? Men are mostly inclined, well, this is how I see it, is instinctually. Your instinct as men or as women would be to protect something that is small, demure, or innocent. If there is a woman out there who is out there, bold, and she's perfectly comfortable in any situation because she doesn't have her haya anymore, men are less inclined to protect her. Another way about the haya is touch. There's another barrier for haya, right? So there's another barrier, and that's the touch barrier. If you find a woman that you touch her and she's not even ticklish, she's not even like, move like that when you touch her, a lot of times that could mean that she's used to being touched. She's used to it. So she's not even ticklish anymore. She doesn't even feel that much. She doesn't feel weird being touched. That's another thing. That is haya that is lost. Her haya is lost. So a lot of people, they wonder why in our cultures we are so strict on the women. We protect them so much. And a lot of people see that as controlling. It's controlling. It's not right. She should be free. Let her do what she wants. This is the reason why. Is because there are so many other aspects aside just from virginity or even keeping yourself dignified that are needing to be protected. Haya is one of those things that needs to be protected as well. A girl's haya, or a young woman, or even any woman of childbearing age, if you are a woman that can still be impregnated, you need to have your haya there and intact. That's how we feel. You're still of childbearing age. You cannot, anybody who sees you outside and you're just out there, we're going to know that that part of you is gone. Now, what I was thinking about was when because we talk about relationships a lot, I was thinking about this when I see a lot of Western women. You guys remember the cheesecake video, the black lady with the Indian guy? That's another thing. When you see a woman, she's out there on her first date. Remember, that was her first date. And what was she wearing? She had her breasts pushed up to her chin. She had all of it exposed. She had makeup, but it wasn't very good. But who am I to judge? I'm not great at makeup either, but still, you can do better than that. And she was you saw her demeanor and everything towards that Indian man. Her haya, you think that woman has any sense of haya? She doesn't. She is out there. She was completely comfortable being in that man's car and telling him what to do on a first date. Doesn't know him from Adam. Doesn't know if he will just turn around and, what you say to me? She doesn't know. She doesn't know. He might have done that and she would have never known. But guess what? That's what happens. You get a woman who has no more haya, she's dangerous. She's in a dangerous situation because she doesn't know what men can do. But anyway, what GB says she has zero haya. That's what I'm saying, but you can tell. And as I said, there's many ways to tell. And another way that I would say of telling is if you have a woman, another clear example. When we, in our cultures, our families usually live together. And if you have the husband or the uncles or, somebody's coming over, you have a group of men come over for like men time. You know how men like to sit around and chat and do things. If that is the situation happening in an American home, I have seen many American houses where the women will join the men. So men are coming over to visit her husband so that they can watch the football game or they can just talk or have a normal man time. And the women come down and sit on the couch, sit on the sofa with all her husband's friends. And she's in the conversation, oh, ha, 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 laughing along. Woman, where is your shyness? Where is your sense of dignity that you don't belong? That is another thing. A lady always knows when to leave. that is a proper time to exit. You see more than one man in that room that's not your husband, you need to be out of that room. That's no longer your place. But in our cases, in our homes, you would see complete division. The men come in, the women go somewhere else. Women go to the kitchen, women go to the bedroom, women go somewhere else, and leave the men be. Men leave women alone, women leave men alone. This is how you maintain the woman's haya, maintain her shyness. She should not be comfortable. She should not be comfortable enough to belly laugh and feel all comfortable. She should not. It doesn't look good. And I'm sure it doesn't feel good for anyone else around. But I've seen so many cases where you see this, and even on YouTube or in certain movies or something, you'll see these American homes. And like I said, there's a whole group of men, but women don't feel anything weird. They feel more comfortable being around the men. And women will say, it's because I'm not good around girls. Oh, girls are so catty. Girls are always gossiping. Girls are mean. They don't like me. So you feel more comfortable, you being the only woman around a whole group of men. Now, one thing that I could say is that if a woman is more comfortable around men, then maybe she has a more masculine personality. But we look at optics. For us, it's more about how we look, how the optics look, and that looks bad because you as a woman around a bunch of men, it doesn't look good, especially if you plan to get married or you are married. No man is going to want a woman that's been around all these men. It doesn't look good. So that is haya. That is what that means. I'm looking at you guys' comments. Hold on. Somebody else says, does this mean that I have haya? Because I friggin' hate being touched most of the time. No, haya. Okay, listen. Samael, listen. There's a difference between being a nerd and having haya. Okay, being a nerd means you don't get touched. I'm kidding. But let me see. Oh, Fix. Hi, Fix. She says that's true. Well, Fix is, I believe you're Afghani, right? Afghani people are pretty much just like us. That whole region, we're pretty much the same. Like, we pretty much have both base, foundational, same culture. Afghani, Pakistani, Arabs, Persians, Kurdish, Turkish, Uzbeks. I would even venture to say Indians. We all pretty much have that same thing. Bangladeshi, all of that, we have pretty much the same thing going on. And I believe that anybody who's of those regions would understand what I'm talking about today. Frost says, if she has all male friends, she's a 304. 304 means a hoe, right? If she's a hoe, she has all guy friends, then she's probably a hoe. But you know what else? I've seen a lot of women who go around saying, they have friends that are men, but the men are gay. So they say, oh, I have guy friends, but they're all gay. So a lot of husbands get relaxed. So they're like, oh, my woman is fine. She's hanging out with the guys, but these are gay men. So they act more feminine than she does, right? So they believe that there's no risk there. No, I say, listen, I believe men, I don't care if the man is gay. If he still has a kebab, if he has a kebab between his legs, he is still not allowed to be around your woman. I don't care how fruity he is. I don't care how much lipstick he put on. I don't care how short his miniskirt is. He still has a kebab away from my woman. That's how I would feel as a man. But some men today are very relaxed in this culture. They're very relaxed and they believe that, oh, it's not going to happen to me. Yeah. And did you guys know when I say this, I've seen a lot of people say, that's the problem with your guys' culture, Amira. You guys don't trust the women. You guys believe that if a woman is around a bunch of men, that automatic she's a hoe. Oh, you believe that means that she can't control herself. You're acting like men are just uncontrollable, horny things. They are, but no. Oh, men are just these animals, and well, maybe they are. Oh, well, but maybe so. But then maybe not. But guess what? We don't want that idea at all. I don't care if it's true or if it's not true. The public is going to judge you on what they see. And if they see a woman out with a bunch of men who is either unmarried or about to get married, or even married at that point, even after marriage, doesn't matter what time it is, people are going to talk and people are going to say, even if it's not true, she has no haya. She has no demureness of herself. She has no shyness. She's not shy. She's not modest. That's another thing about being modest, is being fearful of people seeing your nether regions. People, you see women who always cover their hand. I do the same thing, but I'm talking about, there's women out there who always have everything like bundled up and covered. It's because they have haya. They don't want people to see them. So this is another part of, hi Vito. Vito, you over here, you finished talking about me to other people? Where are you going? Where are you going? Bye. Bye then. Bye. Are you gonna say bye? But anyway, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's the part about that I'm talking about. You see a lot of them say like, oh, you can't say that because it makes it seem like there's no situation where a woman can be around a bunch of men without being a hoe. And this is only the beginning. I was just having a conversation today with someone randomly out. I was at work, and the person came in and they had a person with them. So we had a client who came in who had someone else with them. And this person just automatically started having this political debate with me for some reason. And this person's point was, he says, the problem with your guys' culture is that you guys are so restricted that the moment that you get unrestricted, you guys go crazy. You guys get, what I mean? You guys sneak around, you get loose because you're controlled all your life. That's how a lot of Americans think about us, our cultures. And I told him, I said, no, that's not the case. We're just trained differently. When you're trained a certain way, you won't deviate from it. And that's what I believe is missing in America. This person argued with me and said, in America, people are free. You have the freedom to do what you want. So there's no need to make secrets. There's no need to hide. I said, yeah, but how is it possible that most of the secrets that we see come from the American culture lifestyle? So how is it that, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I believe in my head and my small little squirrel brain head. I believe that it's not that we feel like we're missing anything. I don't think us as Arabs, as Muslims, as Christian, as Orthodox Christians, as religious people, as people of the book, as Sikhs, as anybody who's religious or anybody who lives this type of lifestyle, who abstains from alcohol, premarital sex, and all of that. Anybody who lives this lifestyle, you're not living it and feeling so restrained, or oh my god, I hate this, I just wish I could be free. We don't live that way, and I don't understand why a lot of Americans think that we do. A lot of Americans, and this is just an example, that conversation I had today was the reason why I turned on the camera today to speak to you guys, is because I was like, is this true? Do Americans really think that when they see us, or they see a woman wearing hijab, you see a woman wearing hijab walking down the street with a long flowy dress on, do you look at her and say, if only she had the chance to be free, she would be a hoe? If only she could get some freedom and hike that dress up a little bit shorter, she would. Is that what you guys think? Because me growing up around it, we didn't see it that way. We grew up a certain way that we didn't feel that we were missing anything. How we feel like we're going to miss it? What are we missing? I asked the person even today, what am I missing? Clubs, getting drunk, being passed out on the sidewalk, getting gangbanged? Is that what I'm missing? I mean, what is it that is out there at, I don't know, midnight, past midnight, up until 4 or 5 in the morning? What's out there that I'm going to be missing? Drugs? What? I just don't get it. And for people to, is that Joyce? Hi. Hi, Joyce. How are you, Joyce? I haven't seen you since my first channel. Oh my gosh. Hello, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Welcome back. I'm glad you found me again. Name 10 books says God is dead. Well, I'm not gonna even go into that because I have many opinions on that. I'll just keep that on. Hello, Arky. He says, hi everyone. I've been lurking for a while. Thought I'd say hello. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you speaking out. Thank you for speaking for the first time. I see you. So Tunar says they were mostly in Russia at the time, I believe. Who? Who are you talking about? Oh, here we go. You said, personally, I think the Skotsky and their spiritual predecessors are some of the most horrifying documented acts of castrate. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Somebody needs to get it together. Okay. So Tunar, it is not the weekend yet. Get it together, sir. It is a weekday. Work is starting in a couple of hours. Work is in a couple of hours, sir. Get it together. Okay. What is going on? Frost says, not all Muslim women are saints. Everybody knows that. Oh my gosh. I love that. Not all. Yes, everybody knows. Not all of any group is anything. But go on. He says, not all Muslims are saints. I had a 19-year-old Muslim girl over during the summer doing some things that were haram, if you get what I mean. Yeah, okay. That's yeah, it happens. There are people who do that. Everybody knows that. There's people of every group. There are nuns out there getting pregnant. Okay. Yes, there's people of every group that deviate. That's nothing new. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to respond to that. I mean, every group people deviate. That's no surprise. Hold on, wait. Name 10 book says the government and women use God as a scapegoat. I wish it were like that, but it's not, because don't you think? Maybe I'm not understanding this right. Tell me how you think about this. From what I've seen, the government wants to remove God from every aspect of American or Western life, right? From every aspect of life, they want to remove God. And then you see women who actually gravitate towards God at a certain point in their lives. And this is the reason why we'll see so many women in the church, but there's no men in the church. Have you seen that? Right? I've been to Christian churches, and I went to the Christian church and I saw that it was full of women, mostly women, but the pastors were always men. And then another thing is that they have women preachers in the Christian church, which is a huge no. You do not. I don't care what anybody wants to say about me. Women should not be preachers. It's not your place. But anyway, I believe that, some religions are trying to be more equal and equality and all of this, but there's no equality in religion. And religion is probably the most masochistic thing that you ever think about. It's masochistic in its nature. So to put feminism in it, but whatever. So he says the government and women use God as a scapegoat. I don't see that. I really don't see that. I can see women using it as a scapegoat, but the government, not so much. He says pregnant nuns, my favorite. I love Arabic women. Listen. Leave the Arabic women alone, Frost. I kill you. I kill you. I kill you. I find you and I kill you. I dismember you in front of your family. I kill you. You leave my women alone. Was I telling you? Oh, wait, what? Okay, I can't. I can't even understand what that is. Hold on, wait. Let me see. We began having a moment of silence. What, a moment of silence or what? What are you guys talking about? Yakub says, I agree. The government wants to remove God so it can be God. You see, and that's what I see. Now, if anybody sees something else different, please tell me. I am so open to hearing it, so open to learning. Because do they even say the Pledge of Allegiance in school anymore? Do they even say indivisible under God? Do they even say this or no? Right? Do they even do that? Or you're not allowed to say under God anymore? What are you supposed to say? Under the faggotry flag. Under the faggotry flag. Under the faggotry flag, we all pledge. Is that how it is now? Amira watches for her tribe. I will not have a frost. I will not have a frost in my tribe. No, you will not. No. GP says the government wants godless people because you either obey God or the government. I say that everybody has a religion Everybody has a religion, everybody has something that they worship or pray to, but not everybody prays to, sorry guys, I'm sorry. Not everybody prays to God, right? But some people pray to the altar of money, some people pray to the altar of sex, some people pray to the altar of lust, and that's where you have those people who are obsessed with these Instagram girls, or going to these OnlyFans people, giving all their money to OnlyFans. By the way, check out my OnlyFans at the X Outline. I'm joking. You guys, I'm not that desperate. Stop it. Get your minds out the gutter. But anyway, that's where you have people who are addicted, or you could say praying to the altar of lust and greed and all of that. So to me, I believe everybody has a religion. But of course, not everybody has the religion of God. Arabic punit. Okay, all right. We're not even going to. Okay, bye, bye. Go to the naughty corner. Go to the naughty corner. Oh, really, Arky? Arky says my daughter said that they still have to do the pledge. That's good. That's good. I'm surprised. You must live in a conservative state, because I believe in my state they don't. Okay, California is very much lefty. I mean, what you could say, the whole West Coast, California, the whole West Coast is so lefty. What'd you say? You said the schools are leftist indoctrination centers now. I know. I know. Under the rainbow. Under the rainbow, we pray. No. You can just say flaggerty for short. I'd rather say the real thing. There's nothing like the real thing. Isn't there a song that says that? It's nothing like the real thing, baby. There's nothing like the real thing. And I believe there's nothing like the real word of the bundle of sticks. That is one word that just flows so naturally from me. It just. Hi, Dr. M. He says, I don't understand how Amira can threaten to murder viewers and come off as adorable. Excuse you, sir. Adorable where? I am a gangster from the depths of hell. You don't know that. I am a gangster. You will not call me adorable. Go to the naughty corner. Go to the naughty corner. I don't call me adorable. I am a gangster, and you guys need to recognize it as so. I'm the most gangster person you ever met. You guys just don't know it because I look nice, but I'm very gangster. Frost, stop it, Frost. All right, let's get to the thing. Okay, now we already did that. I know. Shade room or shade master, shade room. Thinking about something else. Now you guys know where I spend my YouTube hours. Shade room. All right. I want to get you guys over to what we're speaking about today. Okay. Larry, go to the naughty corner. Go to the naughty corner. Stop. I'm not joking. First of all, you out of all people know I don't appreciate that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna bring up the list for you guys because I want to share it with you. Okay. How do I do it? I do it here. Okay, right here. I had a list and I wasn't able to share it with you guys last week because I completely forgot. Shut up, stomach. I know you're hungry, but you will not eat. You are fasting. Okay. All right. Oh, I see something else from Larry. Oh, thank you, Larry. Oh, Neo sent me a. I need my glasses. All right, here we go. So, Larry made a list for me, and I want to share it with you all. Hold on, okay? All right, here we go. In politics, America announces more powerful weapon than Hiroshima bomb amid growing China threat. So China has recently been threatening the United States in many menacing ways, and America has just announced that she has a more powerful weapon than Hiroshima in her closet. And that's why I told you guys. You guys remember I talked to you guys like 2 weeks ago, and I was talking to you about how I believe World War III is right here, and nobody really knows the beginning of World War III except when we are in the future. Then we can look back and say, oh, that was the beginning. But when we're living it, there's no red light, yellow light, green light to tell us, okay, World War III is coming. Okay, now it's begin. We don't have that. So I believe it's here. In the news, the Pentagon announced plans for a nuclear bomb 24 times more powerful than the one dropped in 1945, due to China announcing a ramp up in its nuclear arsenal to 1,000 by 2030. The new bomb has to be signed off by Congress, but has already garnered Republican support. Typical. Earlier this month, China revealed that it currently has 500 nuclear warheads. So China is revealing that they have 500 nuclear warheads. Oh, how cute. How cute. How very cute. It's still nothing compared to what we have, but go on. So they have 500 nuclear warheads, which is more than the US authorities believed, but claimed that they have a policy not to use nuclear weapons first. They will only use them if they are attacked first. Currently, America does not adhere to that policy. I love America. I don't know why. I just love America. There are sometimes where there's sometimes where I hate this country. Not the country, it's the people. It's the certain people. But times like this, times of war, times of fighting, America is where you want to be. America is the it girl. I mean, America is the one who walks in with the stilettos and the hair, beautiful, luxurious hair. That's when America shines. So, China revealed that it currently has 500 nuclear warheads, which is more than the US authorities believed, but they claim that they have a policy to not use nuclear weapons first. Currently, America does not adhere to that policy, but says that nuclear weapons will only be used in quote unquote extreme circumstances, which also means whenever we need to set some people straight. So, that's what that means. That extreme circumstances for American talk, it just means whenever we need to check you, whenever you step out of line, whenever we need to show you that we bout that life. That's what America means by we only use it in extreme circumstances. Try me, bish. That's pretty much what America's saying. Try me, bish. But let me get back to the the article because China. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't like the Chinese. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry, Will. Art of Will, I'm so sorry. But I don't like China. I don't like China. All right, here we go. Back to the article. As for the new warhead, no price tag for production of the bomb has been revealed by the Pentagon. And of course, there will not be a production of said price tag until after all the war is done, because you never want to let people know what you're spending. Okay, next, in the news, 5 Democrat mayors demand a meeting with Biden to handle illegal immigration issue. The mayors of Houston, Chicago, LA, Denver, and New York are traveling to meet with Biden next week to press him for $5 billion in aid for the surge of illegal aliens in their cities. A joint letter released earlier this week revealed that Biden has given little to no financial support to these embattled cities. Regardless of the results of the meeting, it is up to Congress, which of course includes the Republican-led House. It is up to the Congress to pay out whatever Biden offers, if he offers any aid at all. Yeah. All right, next in the news. I don't know. Maybe we should call this LGBTQIA plus pedos plus everything sick news. Maybe we should call this news for them. Because the title goes as follows: the HIV cure could be months away. Now, this is the title of the article. The HIV cure can be months away. I don't believe that people should be announcing that. I think that HIV has been the one thing that keeps people scared to be promiscuous, scared to be booty gangsters. It keeps people scared, and if we take away the threat of dying a slow death of flu and colds, then I believe that the morale of the people will go down faster than, never mind. I'm not Art of Will. I'm not going to do the metaphors. I'm not going to do it. Art of Will, I'll just leave that for you. But yeah, you understand. So here we go. HIV cure could be months away. 3 patients have been injected with a genetic material that includes an enzyme capable of destroying parts of the HIV virus. Without the destroyed parts, the virus will not be able to attach itself to human cells. The trial's goal is to prove that the treatment is safe. Prior trials have resulted in cures for HIV in prior years, but those who were cured developed cancer and died because of the treatments that cured them and cursed them. So they got cured and cursed. What does that say to you guys? What does that say to you? Let's see. We're trying to cure a disease that most people get. It is a rare case where people who they get it from, faulty doctor work or medical malpractice. But let's be real. The majority of people who are getting infected with HIV are people that, they do the monkey business. They do the monkey business with the wrong peoples and they end up sick. Or people who like to be booty gangsters. So we're talking about curing something that is, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh man, I know I'm going to a bad place for saying this. I'm sorry, but I believe that this should not be a thing. They say that Magic Johnson had been cured for a long time, that he had been cured. That's the only reason why he's alive and well now, but I disagree. I believe that he has been taking those medications that bring down the HIV symptoms or levels, that it's almost undetectable. Anyway, I don't believe we should have a cure for HIV. I believe this should stay because it is a teaching lesson for many people to keep your legs closed. Don't be booty gangsters. Rainbows are for the recoming of Jesus, not for... Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go to the next article, shall we? Okay, this is my last one I'm going to give you guys, okay? And then I'm going to open the phone line. Okay, here we go. Last one. Chicago reporter ticketed for asking public employees questions. Reporter Hank Sanders was ticketed for asking public employees, quote unquote, too many questions concerning serious local flooding issues. The 3 tickets sent to Sanders were for, and I quote, interference/hampering with city employees. Is that even a real statute in Chicago? Is that a real law? Interference/hampering of city employees. How is that a law? I've never heard a statute like that. And you guys know, I work in law. And I've never ever heard interfering or hampering of city employees. Whatever. Chicago is a strange place. Historic rainstorms in Chicago overwhelmed Calumet City's storm weather facilities back in September, which caused major flooding. Saunders' questions were especially angered. Okay, they especially angered the city mayor, Thaddeus Jones. What is his name? All right, here we go. Mayor Thaddeus Jones. Thaddeus Jones. Yeah. Whatever, you guys understand what that name is. But anyway, these questions angered the mayor, who also serves as the state representative for the 29th district. 23-year-old Sanders was shocked by the tickets, but resolved to continue his work. Meanwhile, Mayor Jones, one of the people who ticketed Saunders, is currently under investigations for tax issues related to his campaign funds. I literally care not. I don't know about you guys, but I literally care not. Okay, I'm back. I'm back now. Okay, exactly. That's what I say. Hi, Dex. Hi, Dex. That's exactly what I'm saying. Zealage. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Huh? What does that mean? That's a strange law. Exactly. When have you seen in the statutes, oh, hampering of city employees? What does that mean? Anyway. Adidas, Abibas, I'll be back. And you said the convo I just had, my God. Dex, join the group. That's the only reason why I'm live right now, is because of this conversation that I had earlier this morning with a friend of a client who came in and ended up trying to debate me about politics. I don't understand why people look at me and say, I'm going to debate her about politics. It's like, what do I have Trump 2024 written on my face? Do I look like a person that knows something about politics? Why do people come to me with this? I don't get it. Random person, never seen me a day in his life, I'm assuming. I've never seen them, that's for sure. And just randomly starts arguing with me about politics and race. I'm like, you do not want to do this with me, sir. I might say something that you might not like. Amira looking like a reporter with the mic. Go to the naughty corner, 3G. Go to the naughty corner. Stop. Okay, here we go. Thank you for joining us on Fox News 2020, Trump 2024. My name is Amira, and we are here live, right here live in the house of Amira. Yes, here it is rather cold and rather chilly. I'm assuming that she has not paid the bill, but we will see what happens later. I'm doing bad. I can't do it. I have no news story. What am I going to talk about? I don't have a news story. Let me think. What do I have a news story about? I could literally do a news story about things that happen in the daytime. I really could, but I'm not going to do it. What, Larry? What? What do you want? I'm arguing with 3G right now. What do you want?
You don't have a news story, right?
What's a news story then?
Did you not check the email I sent you earlier?
I'll look at it. Hold on. Let
You
me
know what's
see.
on there, right? You know what the video is about, right?
It
Came
better
out
not be in.
yesterday. It was on Law and Crime. This police officer stopped these two teenage girls on Halloween for littering in the street, and they started arguing with him, and they turned around and walked away. And he said, "Hey, call your parents, because I'm going to give you a warning." And they walked away and kept yelling at him. And one of them took the can that he handed her and threw it at him. And so while he was arresting him, the other two jumped on him, and they even drew blood. He had to call for backup. They were screaming and cussing him out and everything. It was
I mean, so it just sounds like a bunch of buffoonery being buffoonery. I mean, if that's what that is. I mean, that's all it sounds like,
it's no
right?
different than any of the other police videos you've shown, other
That's not
than
true. That's not true. That's not true. Because on my police videos that I show, we're showing people that think they know the law.
well, those girls thought they knew the law too. They thought that because they were minors that he couldn't touch them, even though they were hitting him.
Oh, they were hitting him too.
Yeah, and coming towards him, even though he was telling them to back up and to keep their distance from him.
Huh. Baboonery. That's racist. I can't say that. I hate you guys so much. You guys get me in so much trouble. And the thing is, the pride should be here to pull me back when I'm going over the edge. But instead, you guys are like, you guys are worth, you guys are pushing me over the edge, telling me that I have a parachute when you guys know darn well all I have is cement shoes on. This is the type of pride that I have. Put cement shoes on me. Instead of holding me back from the cliff, they're like, you'll be fine. You can fly, Amira. Go. And as soon as I fall, see, this is the problem.
We'll
This is the
float.
problem. And you know what? The problem is, the thing that the guy argued today, he said the same thing to me today. He said, when we're arguing about America versus the rest of the world, he's like, all America needs is to be the muscle. America doesn't need highly educated people. Because I said, well, Americans are failing in education. Because he said America's on top. I said, what is America on top of? Exactly. because we used to be on top. I agree, we used to be, but what are we on top of right now? What are we doing better than the rest of the world right now, other than Instagram hoes and, what are we doing better? And
Nothing.
he said, exactly nothing. And he said, well, it doesn't matter because all America has to do is be the muscle. All we have to do is be stronger than everyone. And I said, stronger how? Have you seen the state of our men today? Have you seen the state of the hey? Have you seen? Do you not look around? Do you not see that testosterone levels in the Western world have are at the lowest numbers ever in recorded history? We are looking at men at the age of 23, 25, with the testosterone levels of a 74-year-old man of the past. In the past, 74-year-old men used to have the testosterone levels of 23-year-olds today.
If you're dumber than a brick, you won't stay on top for very long. None of us.
Well, that's the thing. And I said every empire eventually falls if they don't adapt and keep their strength. If you get comfortable, we're gonna see what we see today. And then when I said that, what did he say? He said, well, the thing is, as long as we have more nuclear weapons than everyone else, we're always going to be on top because all it matters is that who has the bigger stick. And he said, that's how the white man thinks. And that's how the white man has been running things. You can imagine the race of the person who was telling me this.
I'm afraid to ask, but I think I know.
I'm sure you do. And he said, this is how the white man thinks. And I said, oh, the white man. Because the white man is the one. Okay, okay, okay. So how does the Asian man think? Since you know how the white man thinks. I was like, are you white? He said, no, I'm black, but still, I know how the white man thinks. Now, if a white man said, I know how a black man thinks, you guys would try to slap him in his face. But as a black man, they're allowed to say that they know how everyone else thinks. Okay, so how does the Asian think? How does the Arab think? How does the Persian think? You wouldn't even know a Russian, a Ukrainian, an Arab, a Syrian, a Turkish, or a Bosnian. If I put them all together, you wouldn't know which one was white because they all look white. You wouldn't know which one is the white that you're talking about. But anyway, it's a shame. It's a shame that we lump all white people together like that, and then we lump all these people together like this because the white culture is so vast. White culture is so rich. Look at the Portuguese, look at the Spaniards, look at this is all white. You think these people are some brown? They're white. I mean, you go to Bosnia, I mean, Armenian, these are all white people, Caucasian from the Caucasus areas. So this is why I say you don't even know what a white person is. You don't know white culture. You don't know white history. But I hate when, especially black, when they go, "Oh, the white man thinks like this. This is the white man. The white man." I hate it. I hate it. But anyway, so yes, name 10 books. It is the white man's fault. It always is. I wonder if I can get away with that too. Can I get around with saying the white man did this to me? Because last time I heard, the last videos made of me were telling me that I have been hurt by black men. Do you remember that, Larry?
I remember that.
I've been hurt by black men. That's why I'm so racist. Black men, what black man hurt me? Oh,
Well, it wasn't me.
stop it, Larry. Name 10 books says Europeans, Germans, Russians. I mean, it's very vast. It goes on. It goes on past that. It goes all the way into the Middle East because Caucasus region is down there. That's the origin of white people. The original white people are from the Caucasus Mountains area, and that is in the Middle East. So I mean, like when people say it, especially white people say, "Oh, there's nothing nice or awesome about white culture. White culture is so boring. They don't even have a culture." I'm like, "Oh, so I guess Portuguese people just don't exist. I guess all the Europeans they don't exist either. I guess, oops, all of that art, all of that beautiful cathedrals and gothic beauty that we have from the middle ages up until now, all of that beauty, Leonardo da Vinci's work, all of that doesn't really exist. Bach and Beethoven, all of that's not white. The scientists, Steve Hawkins and everybody, they don't exist because they white culture. Remember, white culture is nothing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But white culture is missing something.
Huh?
White culture is missing something that
Well, I
us
know what they're missing. I know what they're missing. That's fine, but you tell me what they're missing.
village.
Zealage, go join your people. Go join your people. Drew says, I miss you on panels. I don't do it anymore because I've been working a lot. I work a lot now. I'm a workaholic. I turn into a workaholic. I've turned into an independent woman. But I haven't been on the panels in a really long time. Drew, I know. I'm sorry. Maybe I will start going back. Actually, I just spoke to Chaotic yesterday. Me and Chaotic just texted me out of the nowhere, and he's like, "Amita, how are you? Let's do something." So maybe me and Chaotic are gonna do something pretty soon here. Dex says white people steal culture. Yeah, okay. What was there to steal? What was there to steal? Except the labor. Yeah, they stole the labor. But if black people say that white people stole their culture, then when how is it they say the white people stole their culture, but at the same time white people have no culture? So they stole your culture, but they have no culture. So what does that mean? I don't know. That's
I
why I'm
think
gonna
they're
intro.
saying that one black. I think people that say that are saying that their culture
They're saying that their culture is evil.
is stealing from other people. I think that's what
Hmm.
they're saying.
Oh, their culture is stealing from other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. It's like we're thieves. So if you start thieving, you're copying us. Did you guys see? Did you guys see that video of this woman? She's a black woman, of course, but she's a black woman with a bunch of like evil looking makeup on. She's sitting in her car and she's speaking very slowly and she says like this. She says, "Hold on, wait. I need the effects. Hold on. White people. Oh, white people. Listen. Listen good. You need to listen to black, brown, non male voices. Shut up and listen if you care about your life. We are the ones that you came from. You listen to us and stay silent." She said that. She said that to white people, and white people roasted her to flames,
I'll
to
bet.
charcoal flames in the chat. They were like, "Listen," they're like, "Oh my gosh, you should. I should show you guys the video. Do you guys want to?" Frost, stop vomiting in the chat. Okay, no one's gonna clean it up. Stop it. Who's the holy water thrower again, Larry? We have a holy water thrower in the chat. I forgot who it is though.
I forget who that is.
Do we have to keep
Was it
designating a holy
fixed?
water? No, no, Fix. No, she can't do it because the water evaporates with her. Um, who was it? Who was the holy water thrower? Was it Zealage? It could have been Zealage actually. Anyway,
I
I
can't
want to
remember.
show it. I want to show it to you guys. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Wait, wait. I just really want to. Hold on. How can I put it? Well, um, talking to white women. I don't know. Talking to where the white women at? White women. Let me see. Come on, help me find it, please. Please. Oh, do you guys want to do this? You know what we could do? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's compilations we could do. Ooh, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna do it just for a little bit because I don't have much time tonight, but I want to show you guys something. Okay. Um, hold on. What is going on? Why do I have all this Arabic in my? I have all this Arabic videos pulling up on my thing. Okay, wait. What is it called? Um, cringe. Here we go. Cringe. All right, I'm looking. I'm looking, guys. I'm searching. Hold on. Uh, yalla, yalla, yalla. I really want to show this guys together with you. I hope I can find it. But you know what? We might be better off just watching the compilation because then we can get a idea of what it is. Man. Yeah, I don't think because I don't even know what it's called. All I know is what it is, you know? Larry,
Hmm.
hold on.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know if you had stepped down. Where's Samael?
Should be. I think he's on his way home, but his phone went out.
Of course it did. Man, why is this a thing? I'm so mad right now. Oh man. Yeah, I can't find it. All right then. So what I'll do then is I'm just gonna do the compilation really quickly then. Here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Um yeah, let's do this one. All right. I'm going to share my screen with you all and let's watch it together. Frost, stop throwing up on the screen. Thank you. Black people are trashy, so don't be like that. Don't say that. That's not nice because it's not true.
Oh, that's
Uh,
already been handled.
oh,
You're
okay.
just seeing the message. That's already been handled.
Okay, I didn't see it. Yeah, because when you guys take off things, I can't see it. Like, you don't have to go that far. Like, I understand we get upset, but don't go that far because that's just making us just like the lefties, you know? We'll be just like the leftists if we do that. All right, here we go.
Public service announcement. Excuse me. If y'all didn't know, this is the MSC, and frankly, there's just too many white people in here, and this is a space for people of color. So just be really cognizant of the space that you're taking up because it does make some of us POCs uncomfortable when we see too many white people in here. It's only been open for 4 days, and frankly, there's the whole university for a lot of y'all to be at, and there's very few spaces for us.
Wow.
So keep that in mind. Thank you.
Wow. Is she getting applauded? Are you
Yes, she
kidding
did.
me? They applauded that garbage? Wait,
He has
wait,
access to
wait,
the same parts of the university that the white.
wait. But why is she saying that with white people hair on her head? I'm confused.
I am too.
But if that's the case, just take the other
Take your wig
people's
off.
hair.
Give it back to the horse you got it from.
Right. I'm like, give it back to the Indians. Give it back to the Malaysians. Give it back to the Asians, the white
For the
people. Give it
Mustang
back.
that she shaved at the barn or wherever she got it.
Oh my god, you you always say you feel bad for the poor horses. They don't use horse hair anymore. There's actually Indians that willingly give up their hair.
I hate that straight people have taken the incredibly complex and nuanced thing that is the queer experience and stolen it, oversimplified it, bastardized it, commodified it, and then they try to straight explain it back to us as if they know more about it than we do. I hate that we have to make ourselves either entirely invisible or shove our identities into neat little stereotypes that they can easily digest in order for them to take us seriously. I hate having to infantilize and handhold straight people constantly in order to reduce the chances of a temper tantrum and the subsequent revocation of their support. I hate the
What is
idea
she?
of the ever patient, ever willing to teach queer that straight people seem to think encapsulates all of us.
3G, stop it. 3G, stop it.
What
Why are
eyebrow?
you like 3G, why are you like this today? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you having a day? What is going on with you, sir, today?
I
Usually
guess the
3G.
truth hurts.
No, but why is that so true? I mean, look at it. I mean, look at it. And I use it respectfully because I don't know whether to call it a he or a she, so it's a it. Look at it.
No eyebrows.
No.
I am not your fucking encyclopedia. I am far too busy living my own life to attempt to educate you for hours on end without monetary compensation, or at least without the insistence constantly that I'm not being as nice as you want me to be.
I'm sure her life is completely booked with so many events that we could only dream of doing. I'm sure that her schedule or her roster is so packed with action and adventure that she is so busy and so occupied doing the things that she does that we couldn't even begin to fathom or comprehend her type of lifestyle because it is just that fabulous. And us normal plebes, peasants, whatever you want to call us, we couldn't ever understand the life of a no eyebrows person. I mean, the life of a no eyebrows person, I can imagine there's no limit. She's not limited to facial expressions like the rest of us. She can actually have endless or actually no facial expressions. The rest of us are limited. You see, that's the thing. I believe her.
But
If
you
you're
know,
so interested, do a modicum of
complaining and virtue signaling takes up a lot of time. So, but as far as her saying that she doesn't have time to school any of us, that seems like that's exactly what she's doing in this video.
Isn't that true? She said, I don't have time, but let me turn on the camera and do the thing that I say I don't have time to do.
research yourself. And if you won't even do that, you're not actually interested.
What's the unpopular opinion that you have about parents?
Up, we got the Bonnet Club. The Bonnet Club is back. Oh my God, I miss Kevin Samuels. What did he used to call it? Oh my God, what did he used to call it? The Bonnet Crew. The Bonnet Crew. The Bonnet Crew is back, baby. Oh my gosh. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Now look at this woman. You could see her and say, you know what? She just ran out of the house. She didn't have time to take off her shower cap when she got out of the shower because, somebody rang the doorbell and she came out in a hurry. No, she's wearing a full face of freaking makeup and a bonnet, a shower cap. It's not even a bonnet, it's a shower cap. She's wearing a shower cap on the outside, on the real life, with those long claws nails, and then the shower cap, but a full face of makeup. That's what I said. These women do this on purpose. It's not that they put it on and accidentally go outside or they just trying to. No, they think this is a look. They think it's cute. That's why you sat in the mirror for 30 minutes or more, put on a full face of makeup, so you looked at yourself and you knew you were coming out looking like that. Shame.
Parenting that you know is going to make a lot of parents mad.
If you've been following me long enough, you know what I'm about to talk about. I'm going to preface this with I am not telling anybody how to parent their child. This is specifically what I feel is best. And that is that gender creative parenting is a better option for parenting than assigning kids genders at birth and then having them tell you if it's different later. And I say that because by not assigning any gender at birth and treating their gender as an unknown, it gives them so much more opportunity to explore gender identity in all of its facets instead of having this preconceived notion of what gender is that was pushed on them based off of.
You know what? That's what perverts used to say too. Perverts would say the same thing. These child molesters and child groomers, they say the same type of rhetoric. The child, they need to be free to explore. We need to take their hand and help them explore sexuality. We need to teach them, us as adults, we need to teach the children how to masturbate. We need to teach them what sex is. We need to show them how it's done. The kid is advanced. They know things. This kid is more advanced than the others. This is why I can put these sexual tasks in their schedules, and they just they go along with it. This is what perverts, pedophiles, molesters, groomers, this is how they talk. She's saying, go ahead.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it is I'm looking at.
Oh, don't even try, Larry. There's no use because they don't even know what they are. So don't even try to figure out what they are when they don't even know. You ask them, what are you? Oh, I'm a Z, I'm a Zer. What is that? Oh, it means that I'm not this and I'm not that. Then what are you? Oh, well, I don't really know. I just know that I'm not this or not that. Get out of my face. Out of my face. Off with your
hair.
It's fried. Dyed and laid to the side. Look at it. It's fried. Look at those split ends. Oh, my hair would never. My hair could never.
Hair is done.
Yes, look how fried those ends are. It's dry. It's stuck. It's not moving. It won't move. I'm sure if she shakes her head, it won't go nowhere.
Dried up like her face.
Larry, be nice. But look at those split ends. You can see them from over here. Oh my gosh, my hair would never. My hair is luxurious. You would never see my hair in that kind of state. Oh no.
Of their genital appearance. So again, not telling anybody how to parent, but that's my 2 cents. And that's why we're raising our kiddo the way we are.
She gave birth? Somebody made it with this thing and it reproduced?
She had to have gone to a sperm bank.
She had to have. There is no way. Larry. Larry, you think... Larry, listen.
A blind man couldn't get it up looking at her.
Larry, stop it. This is a family show. But Larry, look at her. Look. Oh my God. Who did it and why? Oh my gosh, she must not have had the green hair when that happened. She must not have had.
You know what? I mean, it's possible if she might have drugged somebody and then just went for it.
You know what? That is a huge possibility because oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We'll respect it. And if you don't respect it, I'm going to block you real fast. Also, no hate
Oh
in the
wow,
comments because
that
that gets
hurts my
blocked.
feelings.
Here are some examples of my gender fluidity being a little bitch. Number 1, feeling like a guy and visiting my relatives. I don't know if you know this, but I am not out to my family. Therefore, when I'm feeling like a guy but I have to present super feminine in front of my relatives, it makes me feel icky inside. Also, gender dysphoria is a bit. Number 2, when suddenly my gender decides to change right before bed. I'll just be vibing.
Wait. My gender decided to change right before bed. So as I was changing my clothes to go to my pajamas, my gender changed with it because the gender was stuck to the clothes. So when I took off my clothes, that my gender came off. There was a song by Tweet, I believe her name was Tweet, and Missy Elliott called Oops, and the song goes, Oops, there goes my shirt. I'm not going to sing because I heard about singing, but she has, Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head, and it's just, Oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. And I guess in her world, when she says, Oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet, she meant to say, Oops, there goes my skirt and my balls dropping too. Oh, wow. What? That's quite the image in my head. My skirt and my balls falling at the same time. Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then it'll be like, binder time. No, Michael, it's not binder time. It's bedtime. Binder time. Number 3, in the frickin' middle of the day, I'll be walking all happily along, and then suddenly, boom, gender change. No, now is not the time, Michael. I have a day to run. I don't need this dysphoria right now. Most of the time, I won't have the resources or capabilities to reduce the gender dysphoria because I didn't bring along with me a hat or a binder or makeup if it's the other way around. So it's a bitch. It's a real bitch.
Tips on how you can be a better intersex ally. When it comes to
Wait. I wanna say something to you, Larry, because this gave me an idea. Right when I was thinking about this gave me an idea. Why is it that they believe that our gender, our womanhood, lies in these such simple things like makeups, the certain clothes, the skirt, or something? They believe that that's womanhood. But then my thing is, you say that you're not playing a character, but in truth, you're putting on a costume. You're putting on a costume of woman. This is what a woman looks like. Have you seen those gay people who say, I feel like a woman? What does a woman feel like? Because I've never felt like a woman in my life. I just am. I wake up and that it is. Like, there's nothing to feel. It is. I just am, right? So I'm like, when they say I feel like a woman, this is the reason why, I always do that. This is the reason why I transitioned, is because I felt like a woman. What does a woman feel like? And then I ask myself too, like when we have these conversations about this kind of stuff, I always think, you know, is it feeling like a woman when you get your menstrual cycle? Or is it feeling like a woman when you go to get a pap smear? Is it feeling like a woman when I don't know, what is this feeling that I'm missing? Because I don't know. It just, I hope you understand what I was trying to say, because I never felt this thing.
Well, I'll say this: if you're a trans female, that pap smear is gonna hurt a lot.
It's called a colonoscopy. Colonoscopy.
Oh no, they have tools. They have tools to enter that the other end too.
No, stop, Larry, stop. Get. Oh my gosh, we need to have Bible study. My next show is Bible study. We are going to the straight book of John. Okay, we're going to John 3, and that's all we're doing. Okay, my next show is Bible study. We're not doing any of this no more because Larry don't. I'm changing the whole channel. I'm revamping the whole channel now. I've had enough. I really have had enough. Bible study.
Inclusive language. Oftentimes people tend to use phrases like people with penises or people with vaginas rather than saying male and female or men and women. While this can absolutely be inclusive for trans people,
Look at that makeup. That makeup does not match your neck, honey. Oh no. At least bring it down. At least either pull up the makeup or put it down. That's not your color.
Her face
That is
doesn't match a human's either.
oh. But look at it. It doesn't match at all. The neck is so. She's trying
It's
to
an
be tan.
alien, so I mean, listen,
She's trying to cover up the green color. That's why she's trying to cover up the green or the gray color. Yeah.
cover for
unfortunately,
that,
it's not always the most inclusive language for intersex people. My advice is to use language that focuses on function and not just form. That means focusing on the actual function that you're talking about, such as people who can get pregnant, people who can get other people pregnant, people who are at risk of testicular cancer, and so on and so forth. This is much more inclusive because there are intersex people who are born with a vagina but don't have a uterus or ovaries or an ability to menstruate.
Wait. But in those cases, in the case of the intersex person, everybody knows this. You know this too, Larry, don't you?
Yeah.
In the case
Yeah,
of an
one.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's talking about a very, very small percentage of the population, which is hermaphrodites, and even in those cases, even if they have both types of equipment,
Only
one
one
type
works.
only one works.
Right.
So
So that means you are just one, but you're defective. That's it. You've
yeah,
been
it's a
defective. You're
mutation.
born. And that's what I'm saying. They act like being an intersex is something that is common, one, or it means something that you are half of each, that you are 50% this and 50% that. That's not how that happens. You are either a boy who's defective with girl parts or a girl who's defective with boy parts. That's it. I mean, these people. Okay, let's see what the overly tan.
This is because some people that are born with a penis don't have testes. So it's much more inclusive to say what you actually mean than it is to use language that works around that.
You guys, my dad literally just got punched in the face for being a Trump supporter. Like, that was it. Just for being a Trump supporter. And I'd do it again. Bop, bop, bop.
Why, yes, I'm an evil left-wing sheeple snowflake.
You know what I've noticed? A lot of these the faggots, a lot of the faggots. I think I'm well off into my show now that I don't think I'm going to get audited. So I think I can be free now. Let me be free. Okay. I think a lot of the faggots, a lot of them feel so strong. They feel like they're such a threat. They feel so gangster because you see how they always initiate violence, right? But when that violence is actually served back at them, because once they actually do get into a fight with a person who does have their full testosterone levels, a person that does actually know what they are, a person that does have the fear of the Lord or God or what have you in them, and they get in a fight with a person like that, and they get their whole arse handed to them in a cardboard box, not even a silver platter. They get their arses handed to them in a cardboard box with tape peeling. Then that's when they're like, oh my God, why did they hit me? But online, they're like, bat, 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 oh, I do it again. And it's like, you're not as tough as you think. Nobody is scared of you. Your hormones are so messed up, you don't even have the muscle mass that you would have had you stayed normal. But yet you think you're going to win against a man who is full man? Come on. These people always want to initiate violence, but yet they say that they're the peaceful ones.
Working for the deep state here to force your wives to get abortions and then leave you for transgender lesbians. Yes, it was us Antifa that stormed the Capitol to make you all look bad so that we can take your guns, spread communism, and blast Cardi B in your churches. And you're never gonna stop us, man, 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 you're never.
Guess what, fuckers? My patience is.
Did you guys understand that?
Yeah, I understood what he was saying.
So, okay, I'll just let that go. Let's just keep moving.
Run out. Pansexuality is not inherently biphobic. They are both valid sexualities, both of them. And while, yes, I have seen pansexual people use that label for questionable reasons, they pretty quickly get it once you
Wait. Let's analyze this picture really quickly, guys. Let's just take a moment. I wish Chronic was here. Undead Chronic.
I was just thinking that.
You know what?
Hey, call him.
He would be so perfect. I'd be like, Chronic, just tell me what you see. Don't worry about what she's saying. Just tell me what you see. And Chronic, oh my God. Okay, Chronic. Oh gosh. Okay, listen. Let's just analyze this for a second. Okay. This person, starting with the hair, Okay, the hair, at least it's not, split ends like the other person and all crispy. They look like they still have a little bit of life in their hair, but let's keep going down. Let's go to the eyebrows. The eyebrows aren't bad. They're not bad. They look human. That's not bad. Let's keep going down. Have you been crying for 12 years straight? Have you been crying, or what is that? What's happening? Or is that makeup so it makes it look like you're crying so that you can get attention? Or is that the effects of you being booty gained, and that's what you look like after you get booty gained? Is that what that is? I don't know what it is, but let's keep going down to the bull ring in the nose. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys feel the same way, but you just want to grab them by that stupid bull ring and yank them. You know what I mean? Kind of like a leash or a collar, but pulling by the nose, by the nose cartilage. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like I want to do. Let's keep going down. Let's go to the earrings. I don't know what's going on there. One is wrong and the other one is wrong too. Keep going down. Look at the tattoo on the
Tattoo,
neck.
yeah, the tattoo. I think it
Guys,
says them backwards.
it does. Exactly. And basically that means meth. He's trying to say meth. But listen, look at this person. This person is going to regret half of the stuff that's on their face right now. They are going to regret that, because you're not going to go, oh my God, there's not going to be anything cute when your neck starts sagging and it says that on it. Okay. There's nothing going to be cute about that. Oh my gosh. Anyway. All right.
Explain things to them. They do. And not only that, but do you know who likes to use specific or micro labels? Neurodivergent people. Sometimes we just have to do whatever we can to feel safe and comfortable.
Oh my God, I miss the thing in the middle.
Thing
What
in the
is
middle,
that?
I think it's a paper, not a paper clip,
It's a baby
like a
diaper pin.
yeah,
It's a
diaper
diaper.
pin, diaper
Oh my
clip.
God.
whatever that's
These
called.
perverts, and I know it's there for a pervertive reason. I bet it's there for a pervertive reason. These people are, oh my God. And the face is pale, probably because of malnutrition. I don't know. Like, what is going on
And then
here?
look at her eyes. There's nothing there.
Well, that's what happens when you're booty gained. See, that's one of the natural effects that comes with it. It's nature.
And using a more specific label can be our outlet for that. If you took all that energy you spend calling people biphobic and saying they're performing bi erasure and just educated them, there would be less biphobia. There would be less bi erasure because you've explained it and people will know the difference. I've fucking had it with you guys. Jesus fuck.
So not all.
You are so right. Chronic would make this into a roast session that you guys would even forget what this person was talking about, because you would be so busy laughing at all of the metaphors from Chronic, all of his roasting, you would not even remember that this is painful to look
I wonder
at.
if he's
You
got some
would.
free time right now.
No, because I don't have free time right now. I have to go, but I wish I could. I can only finish this video and I have to go because if I had time, you know what? I'm going to text him. Maybe we'll do it over the weekend. Maybe we can get it done over the weekend. Oh
About
my
Saturday.
gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna text him and see about Saturday. I'll talk to him about Saturday, but no, I can't do it right now because I don't have time.
All men is trending. I'm going to say it. Yes, all men. And why do I say all men? Because the patriarchy has taught us to be misogynistic and sexist as part of our culture. They're in control of that. Even women are taught to self-oppress.
Oh, okay.
And women undo that at an early age because, well, we live it. We live that oppression. We live with the fear of never being safe, no matter where we are. And it's even scarier for women of color or trans women.
There you go. Exactly, Zillich.
So,
we were waiting for it. We were just waiting for the card, the race card, or
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
the Punyiti card. The Punyiti card. That's what I'm saying. We were just waiting for the card. You're right, Zillich. And there it is. There's the card. The patriarchy.
yes, all men. Because you guys need to hold each other accountable in moments when no one else is there. You are the first line of defense in this. We need you to hold each other accountable.
Wait, what are you saying? Who's saying that? Name 10 books. He says Chronic doesn't roast anymore. No, he does. He just roasted, what's her name? Brittany Venti. And he said even if he does, he wants money, and that kind of ruins it.
He roasted Brittany. Well, that was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was only like 2 months ago. So he does still do roast name 10 books, but you understand, Chronic, he's not usually monetized, and he's been on here for years giving content to the people. So I mean, if he's asking for donations or asking for people to tip him, I think
YouTube.
that's pretty normal. No?
Well, a lot. I mean, it's par for the course. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary.
He
And
spends his
YouTube,
time.
yeah, and YouTube will never. They're never ever going to monetize him ever again.
Well, that's the thing. He got monetized like a few months ago, and then they took away his monetization straight away once they found out it was him. They were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's you."
They're
No,
like, nope.
Chronic. No, they were
That
like
was like
psyched.
that was like what 6 months ago when they
Yes.
realized it was him, and they were like, nope.
Yep. Chronic texted me. He was so happy. He was like, "I'm monetized," and he showed me that somebody was able to super chat him. He was like, "I'm monetized." Ha ha ha. And then I think it was like 12 to 16 hours later, I was like, "So how's the monetization going?" He's like, "Oh, that's gone." I was like, "Whoa, sorry, Chronic." But anyway, but yeah, he's asking for money. Don't feel bad about that, guys. Don't say it ruins his show. It's just that you have to understand his position too.
Because the men who make jokes about us that say bad things, those are the men who go on to harass and kill and rape us.
I love food. Hot dog! Hot dog! Hot dog! Nachos! Hot dog! So many hot dogs! I'm in a hot dog eating competition.
Thank you for sharing the live. You're my best friend.
What was that? Wait, what the? Wait. I don't even curse. Wait. No, okay, all right. Hold up. Okay, wait. Did you? Okay, I know Larry. Did you see Larry? Okay, Larry. Look, Larry. Larry. They are
Yes.
dressing. They're dressing up like like cartoon characters or okay, and then they're doing sexual moves. Did you see that? Oh, they do. There's a thing that I heard about on the YouTube, something like a gok 3000, gok 3000, yeah, and they just did the gok 3000 move while wearing my little cupcake dress. The you know what I'm talking about?
I think it's strawberry shortcake, isn't it? Is that?
There you go, my little cupcake, whatever it was. They did the gok 3000 move on the wow,
Yeah.
and they did it so fast that you won't even notice. This is about kids, Larry. This all
Yeah,
about
it is.
kids.
Well, you
That's
see what's
all.
been going on in the news. All these female teachers that have been getting busted almost every day for sleeping with like 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds. I mean, it's crazy what's going on right now.
It's a ritual. It's the way that they think that they're gonna stay young forever. They think they got the fountain of youth if they able to get the goat cheese from a child. They want the goat milk from a child. And it's like, you're not going to get young that way. And you're not going to reach some fountain of youth by getting that. All you're going to do is end up in prison for the rest of your life under the prison.
And probably
What was that? What was that? Get out of my life. I don't want to be judged.
Oh
I don't
my
want to be
God.
judged. I don't want to be judged. Maybe the treatment, sir.
Okay.
the?
I think we've reached the end. But just really quickly about Medea here. The okay, listen. It's killing me. It's killing me. Amira, don't do it. Don't say it.
He
but
gave
I'm
the
going
hair
to-
back to the horse.
Larry, stop. Larry, okay, not only that, okay, there's no hair on the head, but the lashes are full and long. And then the boobs are down to her tummy. I don't know if you saw, but they're you know, they're really low. They're down to the belly. And I'm like, why is she dressed like that? Because I believe it's another way to look like a person that needs to be around children. Does that make sense? Because when you see a woman like that, you would think grandma. You would think a woman that is safe around children. But then the way she's acting with the sexual attitude, I just can't. I can't. I think I've had enough. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I don't want to, because all of them are doing Gok Gok 3000, and I don't need to see any more Gok Gok 3000. Okay, if I want to see Gok Gok 3000, I'll go to YouTube. I'll go to the videos about the Gok Gok 3000. I don't need to see that with people wearing My Little Pony or My Little Cupcake or grandma dresses. I don't need that. See, um, Larry, do you want to say anything before we
I wow. I think I'm gonna have a couple of nightmares tonight.
Larry, you need to be strong. Be brave. Okay? Be brave, if not for you, for me. Because we need somebody here with some we need to bring Jesus back. Where's Jesus? Where is we need some religion back. We
Well, if he just watched this video, he's on his way to therapy.
this is
I mean, if it bothers us, imagine how much it's bothering him.
I mean, he's seen worse. Remember, he saw he saw Babylon and Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm sure they were doing worse than what we're doing today. So
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. But can you imagine if Chronic was there watching all that?
you know what? I'm going to talk to him. I really am. I really am. Why not? We haven't done anything together in a really long time. So I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to prepare like a little compilation of certain videos, and I'm going to have him watch them and have him react to them. So good
And, and,
idea.
and you could pull Zillage and have Zillage on the panel
I know. We need to
with
get
you and
Zealot
Chronic.
up. I do need to get Zealage up, actually. You're right. Should I get him up? Should I get Zealage before we leave? Zealage,
Yeah.
do you wanna come up really quickly? And only Zealage, because the thing is, Zealage is his first time, and last time was his first time, but we had a bunch of disrespect on the panel last time I was on. So I want to have a time when we have classy people up here that Zealage, you have time? He said, "Why?" Because I said so, Zealage.
He said, "I'm
Because
good at Slate. You don't have a choice."
yeah, because you just no, Zealage. Last time we didn't get a chance to. You know what? Fine, fine. But next time you're coming up. So Saturday is coming up here, and I don't care if Chronic is here. You're gonna have to come up too. Okay, so get it together, Zealage. Figure it out. Write a script. Make sure your hair is done and your makeup is on. We're doing a show, Zealage. All right. So Dr. M said a bunch of disrespect from one participant. Everyone else was relaxed. Yeah, yeah. And that's sad. That's a very sad thing because, I'm very calm. You guys know me. I'm very patient. I have a lot of patience, but um it's really rare that someone gets under my skin, And the thing is, it wasn't about the topic that was under my skin. It was the disrespect to try to insult my character because I don't agree with you. That's something leftists do. If a leftist disagrees with you, then they'll try to insult you as a person. You'll say, "Oh, you're racist." Just because I disagree with you about something, you'll call me racist, right? That's very leftist behavior. And it almost makes me think that this person that was on here being disrespectful last week, it makes me think that they must have been a leftist before they became conservative, because those are leftist tactics and very much leftist behaviors. I'm used to it because we go to school with them. I have a leftist friend. I mean, obviously. So I know what they do. I know their tactics. And he demonstrated them perfectly, which is so sad to see because that's somebody who's been with us for a while. And that's why I said I just didn't expect that from one of my people. I would never expect that kind of behavior from one of my people, but that's what it is. I guess if people don't agree with you in everything, and a lot of you guys don't agree with what things that I do in my lifestyle. You guys know that there's a lot of things that I do that you guys don't know about. You guys don't know that I blood hunt in the middle of the night. You guys don't know that I hunt animals and sheep and rabbits down, and sometimes even humans in the middle of the night because I get blood hungry. You guys may not agree with that, but that's something that I do. But it doesn't change my character.
Yeah, she turns into a bat. She's allergic to garlic,
Listen,
sunlight.
that's not the point. That's not the point. I'm just saying there's things that I do, and you guys might not agree with everything, but You know, it doesn't change. Why do I look like Adam's family like really right now? I need to fix the hairstyle. I'll put my hair like this. Okay, does that look better? No, I'm not
Yeah, you
Adam's
look fine.
family. Okay. No, but with the hair straight down. I looked really Adam's family. Okay. Um but yeah guys, so yeah. Remember, I want you guys to know something too. I welcome disagreements. You guys have already seen, you guys know me that way. I welcome disagreements. I like when you don't agree with me because it gives me something to think about. I will talk with you, we can hash it out, and I'll think about it because I actually take in consideration what people say. I don't just dismiss them and say, "Oh, they're just being hateful. Oh, they're being stupid. Oh, they're racist." I don't do that. I appreciate it. And I even show my hate videos to you guys because I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid for people to hate me. So
Like that
never
drunk
think,
lady.
well, yeah. And as I said, never think that, oh, she doesn't like opposition. That's why she's mad. No, I don't like disrespect. Don't disrespect me. If I respect you, I expect the same in return. And one of the worst forms of disrespecting me as a person is to try to insult my character because I'm big on character because I can't be around people who don't have it. So that was the point of disrespect. It's not that he disagreed with me because of my friend. You can always disagree with me. I don't mind. But don't disrespect me as a person just because you have your feelings hurt or I'm not doing something that you want me to do. Zelich said we were all on edge that day. You don't need to be on edge. You don't need to. That was not a reason for you guys to actually be on edge. We have bigger things to be on edge about than that. That is just pettiness. That is liberal behavior. You know, as I said, liberals will do that. They'll divide you guys. You can't be friends with people who disagree. And this is how these borders are made between people. Instead of actually being able to convince a person to be conservative by actually showing them how we are, how our character is, how we live our lives, and then people see us and say, I want to be like them because I know a conservative person, this is the way they act, this is the way they live. I want to be like that. And they start changing. Instead of doing that, you're like, oh, I pushed them away. You go to your side, I go to my side, and that's how we're going to live. That's not what it is. So my mother-in-law is texting me to come eat. She made some food for me. So can you
Gotta.
stop?
He's 26
Yella,
years old. You're
Yella,
about 6'5". We know you're thirsty.
Yella, Yella, I got some hummus. Some hummus. But yeah, so anyway, so I don't want you guys to think that the reason why the person is not welcome right now is because of the disagreement. That's not the reason. I already explained to you the reason. It's because you don't insult a person's character and expect that I'm going to invite you back and be happy and cool with you the next day. We're not cool no more. Okay. Alrighty then, guys. I appreciate all of you. And like I said, and Curly Joe said, I think that dude was high. Pretty sure I saw him vaping. He was
No,
vaping, but
he
he was
was
vaping, but I
vaping.
don't think he was high.
No, he wasn't high. He'd been holding that in for a week.
And
I
that's
know that
another
for a
thing.
fact.
Larry and Samael told me that he had been holding that in for a week. So I'm like, you were that bothered that I have a friend who disagrees with me that you held that in for a week to come and what was that supposed to convince me to change and to drop my friend of truthfully we haven't known each other 10 years. We've known each other for like 7 or 8. But I'm supposed to drop my friend of many, many years for a man that I have seen online for 2 years. I'm supposed to drop them because you disagree? That's not the type of person that I am. Like, what type of character would that be? I'm gonna just go back to my friend and say, I can't be your friend anymore because my pride disagrees with you. And oh, I'm sorry, not my pride. One person from the pride disagrees with you. Well, and maybe two, because I think Frost said that he couldn't do it either. He couldn't be friends. But two people disagree, so I can't be your friend anymore. We've been through so much together, but that doesn't matter anymore because our politics don't match. No, I'm not that sensitive and I'm not that egotistical. I don't need people to pat me on the back. I don't need people to agree with me in everything I say because I don't want a freaking echo chamber. It bores me. I don't need people around me to say, yeah, Mira, you're right. Yeah, I agree. Same thing. I don't need that. I need you to be respectful. That's it. She's respectful. My friend, she shows me respect and I show her respect. That's all I need from her. I'm sure many of you guys are the same way, right? There's more things out there that matter. Yes, we're going to disagree. And when it comes down to it, that's where we're going to part our ways when it comes down to that. But there's more to people than just politics. Right, Biro. It was like change now or else. I'm like, really? The only people I know who do that are liberals, are the Marxist liberals. They're the ones who point a gun to your face like, be Marxist now or die. You can't be no. That's not how we do it here. And if that's what he wants, if he wants a group of people who are like that, he's not in the right group. He has to find his people. Maybe he needs to find people who are a little bit more extremist, or I don't know. I'm a bit extreme myself. So I'm like, if you want to find more extreme than me, go try. But I'm pretty extreme myself. But at the same time, I don't need an echo chamber because I'm strong in my beliefs. And you guys saw my friend. She told you guys, Amira has always been this way, but she has gotten more conservative as she's grown. I've always been this way. This is me. Anyway, alrighty, guys. So enough of that topic because I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because why not speak to you guys about what happened instead of just acting like nothing happened? That's what happened for those who weren't here, those who didn't see it. You can go back to the last video, go to the end, like 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes of the last show. That's when that happened. You guys can see the whole exchange and you guys can understand what we're talking about today. American Patriot says, I disagree. Mutual respect and agreeing to disagree is fine. You said I agree. Sorry. That's what I said. Mutual respect.
Yeah, I hope I didn't overstep it too. I haven't had a chance to speak with him off, away from the camera, but just a little bit I said to him, I was like, how are you gonna say this to Amira, but yet you were giving super chats to somebody that went into her old channel, went back 2 years, stole content from her, and then went on talk shows and regurgitated it.
Wait, you can say the name. Just say it. Pearly Things. Just Pearly Things. In case you guys didn't know, before my old channel got yeeted, I had videos on there and Pearly used my content and said the same, exactly verbatim the words that I said. Now you might say, oh, a lot of conservative people say the same things. No, this is something that has been specific to me. I have been the only person to say this, and this is the reason why I was labeled extremist, because I said women shouldn't vote.
And
I
if you
said
guys
this a
want to see
long
that,
time ago.
if you guys want to see that, see the video that she's talking about, uh, someone, we don't know who it is, but someone went on Rumble and opened up a channel. They call it the Unofficial Exiled Lioness, and
I saw
that
that.
video, it says why I believe women shouldn't vote. And at the time when Amira did that video, you can clearly see that her background is not the same. It's not the same room. She doesn't even
I had a
look
whole
the same.
different house. Yeah,
Yeah,
whole
whole
different
different
house.
house.
My
She
hair was
looked,
different.
yeah, hair different. She looked different. So, and then if you go on YouTube and you look back, Pearl made that comment on a podcast in London, and the lead attorney was with her, and she made that statement. I'd say somewhere around 8 months ago, and the video that someone copied before her old channel got deleted, that's on Rumble. That video was already 2 years old
Right. But
at that time.
the thing is, this person, Clue, was already, and he was supporting Pearly. He was friends with her. And he was acting like she's so amazing, sending her money and all these kinds of things. And when Larry said, why are you friends with Pearly? He's like, man, that's my friend. I do what I want. Can't tell me to not support her. I'm going to support her. And nobody said anything. We all respected it. We said, okay. And even though she's a person that I don't agree with because she stole my stuff, she's a person that I don't really like. That's fine. But I still did not judge Clue for being friends with her. But I have a real best friend in real life, not just somebody I'm giving money to online. This is a person in my real life that I've known. And he has a problem with it, and he disrespects me like that. I don't appreciate that at all. I really don't. And actually, have you guys had situations where you guys get into an argument or you get into something and you get even madder after the fact? After the argument, you get madder just by replaying it in your head? Because I replayed it in my head and I got even madder because it's like, wait a minute, I know I'm super nice, but I'd be god darn if you're going to disrespect me like that and expect to come back on my channel. We're not cool. That's not okay. You either email me and we talk this out in emails or just don't come back. But you're not going to come back over here and I'm just going to allow you to be here like we're friends. It's not okay. There's limits to everything, right? I believe there's limits to everything. I wouldn't, even if me and Larry get into argument, me and Samael get into argument, which we have, but never have I gone that far to disrespect Larry's character as a person, to say, oh, well, you're just not even real. I think that would break our friendship because Larry would say, well, if you don't think I'm real, then get out of my face. Don't be friends with me. And I would agree. I would say, why am I here if I think you're not real? So that's why I said, Clue, we've had a long run, but if you really believe what you said and you weren't just talking out of your R's, then do not come back. Go and let the door slam behind you. Hi, Samael.
Oh Lord.
Hey, sorry about that. I put in the private
Hey,
chat, don't bring me up. I'm having issues. My phone is trying to.
hey,
fix
Sam.
You
itself
know I don't
out.
read the private chat.
Hey, listen. I want you to know something. Everything that's going on in the world right now is your fault because you're white.
Okay.
You see, white people have gotten so used to it, they just accept it, Larry. You're not doing anything to him because he's already known this for a long time, so there's nothing new. Guys, I need to cut off now because I need to go. I can smell the food from downstairs, and I'm hungry, and I'm going to get irritated if I don't eat. So, good night, guys, and I also need to go blood hunting tonight, so that's another
You
thing
got
that I
some O
do.
negative and a couple of O positive males downstairs.
Yes, oh yes, those are my favorites. But yes, people talking about like what I do in my personal life. Clue doesn't know I blood hunt at night too sometimes. Not every night, but on nights when it's especially foggy, I do. And it is foggy tonight, and it was foggy on Halloween too. But anyway, I need to go blood hunt, and if you guys got a problem with that, then I don't know what to say to you either. Okay, this is what I do. This is my life. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. It has been such a pleasure. I always enjoy my time with you guys. You guys are the friends that I don't have in real life. Remember, I don't have friends in real life. I have one, and that is that girl. And I have no one else. So, you guys being with me every weekend or every Saturday, it is like me having real friends. And I appreciate all of you. I don't just say that just to make you guys feel good or just to use it as a closing statement. I'm serious. I really enjoy the time. And I hope you guys do too. I feel like you do. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna go eat. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you all on Saturday, and I'm gonna see if Chronic will be available to join me on Saturday as well. And then let me see what else. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do anything tomorrow. I'm not gonna do a show tomorrow. So I will see you guys on Saturday. And with that, I yield my time. Good night.
Have a good night.